You guys, I had no idea how bloated or swollen my body really was until I removed fat from my diet.
As usual, I started my morning off with 32 ounces of lemon honey water, and then I took my B12, just one dropperful, and then I went on to take my liposomal C. After that, I drank 32 ounces of celery juice. For breakfast, I just had a couple of BLOATs. They are still available, they're still very sweet, and I'm going to take full advantage of having some. For lunch, surprise, surprise, I'm having my wild blueberry smoothie again. It's made of bananas, wild blueberries, raspberries, some barley grass juice powder, those flakes, and a little bit of lime juice. This will help to get rid of those heavy metals.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog of my medical medium lifestyle. And today I wanted to talk about bloating or being swollen. I always just thought that I just thought that my body was like overweight or just it was just stuck in this certain size. But I don't have a scale, so I can't tell you if I actually lost weight, but I did do some measurements, okay? And this is just from the beginning of this whole like removing fat until now, which is about 2 months, a little over 2 months. And I like lost about an inch and a half. About an inch to inch and a half in my like waist area, and I like can see in my body that I am a lot like leaner. It's not like I lost like weight. Like I don't feel like I lost weight. Like I don't look at myself and go like, wow, I look so much skinnier. It's more like the puffiness, like I can see it in my face and I can see it in my arms and stuff like that, and especially around my stomach area, the bloating, it went down by like an inch. It's not like I lost, like I don't feel like I lost weight. I just feel like the swelling and stuff went down, and I didn't realize that was because like I tried to lose weight before and I always got to this point and then plateaued, and it wasn't like I was fat, but it was like I could see that around my stomach area there was like this tire. And you know what I learned about all of that is that it was my liver that was like kind of sort of causing this issue, causing the roundness around the belly, even though like maybe the other parts were a little bit slimmer, causing the swelling in my body that I didn't even know I had that much swelling going on. And it's pretty darn amazing since I've removed fat. I mean, I lowered fat and it did go down, but now that I have, I guess my liver, and this is just me, okay? I'm thinking that my liver was just really that burdened that by removing it now for like 2 months, it's totally like able to function and release so much more that my body's no longer hanging on to all this stuff. Like it's filtering it out. The blood that's coming in is like so much cleaner, that's being pumped up to my heart and to the rest of my organs. So my liver is like able to work, and I didn't really realize how sluggish it was or overburdened it was, that it was like causing this much swelling. And if you're somebody who is having some trouble losing some weight or just small in frame, and then you have like that belly area and you feel like puffy like how I did, that's why I wouldn't say necessarily like I lost weight. It's more like everything just isn't so puffy anymore. It's not as swollen, and I can feel it and I can see it, and especially around the belly area, like that sort of changed. But I didn't necessarily like shrink in size, which is, I know it's really hard for me to describe, but that's the honest truth. And so if you're somebody dealing with those issues, it could be, you know, you need to take care of your liver and you need to take care of your adrenal glands. Those are the two that can really kind of make you sort of gain weight and unwanted weight or cause swelling in the body. And it's really due to that liver not being able to filter out, not being able to work properly, not being able to clean out the blood enough. It's not able to, like, basically it's like you drinking dirty water. You know what I mean? Like the body isn't able to clean itself out. Like you can't wash your dishes clean because your water that you're using is dirty. It's like that. Like think of it like that. And like, you know, there might be like a stain or something that you couldn't get off, but when that water was clean, it didn't have that buildup, and now the dish or the shower can be clean and doesn't have the hard water buildup or anything like that. It's something like that. That's what's happening to me. And I did do a no fat for like 28 days before, and I did lose some. But now that I've been doing, I did lose some weight, and lose some, not weight, like swelling, and I did lose some inches. But as soon as I started adding that fat back in, it sort of, I think I gained in size a little bit. Like I got a little bit more swollen. My stomach began to get bloated again. But as soon as I removed the fat this second time around, and now being 2 months into it, it's like just shrinking. And I was one, let me just tell you, I was one who was at the gym all the time. I totally was in love with working out. I enjoyed it. I loved lifting weights. I was very active, but I never was toned. Like I had muscle underneath and it would grow and get bigger, but then the fat on top just made you look bigger, and I never really got toned. And in the stomach area, like I could do 100 sit-ups with a 25-pound weight, and I had abs underneath and my muscles were there, but then on top there was a layer of fat, so you could never see anything. And this right now, like what I'm doing is, for the first time I can see in my stomach area that it's really like letting go of that tire. Like there was this tire that was there that I could just never get rid of. And it didn't matter how much cardio I did, it was like always my shape was like this, and then it went like this. That was my hips. That was my stomach, by the way. But yeah, so now that I've removed the fat, it's like I can see it's like a lot smaller. Like it's just like I can see a little bit, but it's not that definite like muffin top or whatever you want to call it, tire. And so, you know, it's been, I will tell you, like if you are an athlete, and we're putting it to the test with my husband, to be quite honest. I haven't had any pictures and I haven't had anything to show you yet, but I don't know what caused him to want to try, but he voluntarily was like, hey, you know what, I want to kind of give up fat too. I want to really cut down and be mindful. And, you know, we sort of like, now he does have some fat, like maybe if he goes out to eat like lunch or something, or he has a meeting that he has to attend, and there's, you know, it's hard to eat out and have no fat, by the way, but he did go out and have some fat during that times. But all the dinners and stuff, like we significantly cut down, either no fat or very minimal fat. But he's been very mindful, and you can see the definition part of his body starting to come out. And I don't know if he's gonna cut it more or cut it out completely, but he's really like kind of working towards that, and it's been showing on his body. And you know, when he's ready, then maybe I'll show a picture. I don't know, he's not ready to be on here quite yet. But you know, in both of our cases, lowering fat or me removing fat, we can see that, what it does for the body, like really remove that swelling. And I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of crap or comments about how fat is so important and like how you need it and how you can survive and it's really bad to remove fat. I'm just sharing my experience. That's all I'm doing. I'm just sharing my experience, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just sharing that I've had great results and I'm feeling really good with removing fat or cutting down in my husband's instance. And I just wanted to share the story so that in case these were problems that you were having with your body and you're looking to, feel better, like one, get more energy or get rid of that tire area or muffin top, whatever you want to call it, and you're really working to work towards defining more muscles, removing some fat might be the key. You don't have to starve yourself. No, go ahead and eat all those fruit sugars so you don't lose energy. That's the one thing when bodybuilders, they like cut out all their carbohydrates and it's like protein to the max. And you know what? They are grouchy as heck. They are, because they have no glucose. They're irritated, they're grouchy, they're depressed. They have these unbelievable cravings. How do I know this? Because I did do that. I hung out with bodybuilders and I did follow the bodybuilders diet at one point, and that's what you feel like. You feel like crap. You really do. I did not feel good. I was like, why do I want to eat like this just to have my body look good? Because I'm not happy. I'm telling you right now, my body is probably like in its best shape, and I'm not even working out yet. I'm working towards getting back to working out, but I'm not even working out yet. And I will tell you that my body is in its best shape as far as defined more and like leaner in that sense, and no tire. But as far as muscle strength and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to work on that when I can start lifting again. But yeah, like this is a way better thing, and I'm not hungry and I'm not angry. I'm really happy and I have so much energy. And that alone, I'm going to tell you right now, is why I could eat like this. That's why it's not a diet really for me. It's more like a lifestyle, and I actually enjoy it. And I don't feel like I'm being restricted or missing out on things. I feel like I'm living. So to debunk all those myths about fats and what you can happen, it's not happening to me. And I'm just giving you a different option just to see, okay? Just in case if you were like, over the whole fat thing, or you were grouchy and you're just like, I don't want to be grouchy, I want to be happy. You might want to come on my side and give it a try and see what happens. Make your own experiment, and then you can judge for yourself what you feel like. But anyways, today was a long rambling on, but I just am so amazed by how this journey has been going, and I'm super excited, as you can see. And I just had to share it with all of you. So if you are looking to possibly get a little leaner, maybe cut out some fat and see what happens.
For dinner, I took some steamed potatoes and I'm going to season it with garlic powder, some onion powder, some pizza seasoning, and a little bit of sea salt. And then I mixed it up and mashed it all together to kind of create like a pizza mashed potato. And then I'm going to have it with some Persian cucumbers and some like grape tomatoes. And that's it. Simple and easy. Well, that's it for today, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.